The bank staring back at me. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man. Another nail in my coffin, another nail for me. I gotta look pretty when I go down. Another nail in my coffin, can't you spare one more? I gotta look pretty when I'm knocking down heaven's door. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man. My cigarette. You ever seen a dead man talking? No, you haven't seen one yet. I'm a dead man walking. 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 I'm a dead man. I went down to that river, washed my sins for free. No one seemed to notice as I stared. I went down to that river to wash my sins away. I was thinking of you in that wedding gown. I went down to that water to wash my sins away. The world faded away as I went down, 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 down. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of TheDeltaBB Unfiltered. Oh, let me get my camera turned on. Oh, I can't turn my camera on. Oh, wait, I can't turn my camera on. Maybe. Yeah. Alright, so it's really blurry. So, Shadows, you're episode 4. It's been a minute since we've actually got to have a sit down and talk. Last time that we spoke, it kind of ended on some pretty bad terms, right? We've hashed it out. have made things right. So, uh, you've taken a break from FiveM for a little while, up until here recently, huh? So, what was the reason for taking a break? Also, it was just all of the drama that had transpired and blew up. What's going on, South Coast Ace, Decoy NDA? So we're not gonna hit FiveM too much, but uh, so uh, Cosmetech, which is in the FiveM server, can't hear. All right, hold on, shadows. Apparently, my audio output decided it wanted to be stupid today. Boom. All right, they should be able to hear you now.
Test.
Yep, that works.
Good grief.
All right. So,
Everything
anyways,
breaks.
so you said that the reason that you had, we'll got to restart on that for a minute. What's going on? That rando. We hopefully, I think we fixed his audio. He should be good now. So to rehash on how we brought it up or whatever. So you took a break from FiveM. The reason for your break on FiveM was all of the stuff that had happened, and even though we hashed everything out and everything like here recently, that was majority of the reason kind of why you left FiveM for a little while.
Yep. The drama that blew up and transpired is what caused me to practically stop playing FiveM for a while.
I got you. So with the new FiveM server, Cosmetech reached out, told you, that I kind of started my thing back up, and you were interested in coming back.
Yep.
So I'm assuming the reason you were interested in coming back is you already knew kind of that with me
What?
announcing a comeback that meant that I broke off uh
Yep.
from SAFR.
Yep.
Really
Once
no.
Cosmetech
Go ahead.
once Cosmetech said, "Oh, he's pulling the same shit on BB," I was like, "Ooh, I should get on this crap."
I really,
And
I,
here
I
the
really don't have any ill will towards SAFR. I mean, a lot of shit happened. A lot of shit went down. It was a lot of things that I didn't agree with, and I just felt like it was to a point that like we couldn't talk it out anymore. Uh, like it was kind of a waste of breath to kind of talk. Uh, just because it wasn't really going anywhere for me with talking in the direction that things were going. And then I just woke up one day and me and Steve were talking in a VC one day, and it's like, man, we could do it again. And he was like, "Do you really want to?" It's like, I mean, if you think we should, and he's like, "I got your back 100%." And Freedom Roleplay was born, and that's why Steve's one of my assistant directors, and then Jess, uh, being on the admin team, we kind of gave the admin team a facelift and said, "All right, this is how we're rolling. This is what we're gonna do." It's kind of an interesting take.
the way that URP was heading was gonna ensue drama.
Ah, that one, freaking Polly, prisoners in quotation marks. That one set Polly over the edge like 100%. Like I said, I have no ill will towards SAFR. There's a lot of shit and a lot of shit said. That one did hit home pretty big to give the prisoners the keys and just tell them to get back in their cages at night. That one hit really big with a couple of people. Uh, I was criticized by them for picking the new admin team, and they had no idea even who really the new admin team was. They just assumed that the admin team was the old crew. The old crew is all back together, 100%. The band is back together, but everyone has a job, and some of y'all don't even have jobs. Like, you're just a member, and all of y'all are okay with it. Like, when we get in the server, it doesn't matter what our fucking role is, anyways. Uh, we're there to have a good time, and we've been back open for a little over 2 weeks now, and we've had a damn good time. Anywhere from 5 to 10. One night, I think we had 12 players in the server at one time.
Yeah, I think we had 12 players in at one time. When I joined, we had up to 11. Yeah, the highest count that you guys have had so far is 11. And that was the day that I came back.
Yeah, we've had really good turnouts for sure. El Poly saying patrols every night. We have had last night was really the only one. We still had reactions, but we pretty much just sat in VC and just bullshitted. South Coast Ace, it's
Yeah.
splendid. It's Splenda.
It
Uh,
was splendid.
we've spent a lot of money on the server, and hopefully, like, having you on, you can kind of tell a little bit about like your side of what you think about it. But like, we've spent a lot of money this go around on the server and upgrading things. Uh, whether it was cars or EUP, scripts, MLOs, like we've invested quite a bit of money into the relaunch, 100%.
Yeah, and you guys give a lot more freedom to run vehicles. If you're bored of one vehicle, you can swap to a different vehicle and not get told off for it.
Sorry, I got people in my ear. Uh, well, we're gonna transition out of FiveM for a sec. So, gonna hit some sensitive ones. How do you feel about Kamala Harris uh, being the presidential nominee?
I despise politics.
It's just the nature of the beast, man.
Yep, because politics will cause rifts between friendships. And I've dealt with people being in Discord servers getting a little too heated and giving threats.
Well, with the Kamala thing, it it's like I don't know if you remember like the Obama situation or whatnot, but uh, he wasn't even from this country. Damn, it doesn't matter how I have my light or anything. Camera's blurry. I guess I'm going straight back logo. Uh, doesn't matter how. Uh, Obama wasn't from here. He wasn't from the U.S. How was he still able to run for president? It's the same thing with Kamala Harris. She is of Asian descent, and she has multiple descendants within her, but she's not originally from here. She's from Canada. How the fuck can you run for president and be a Canadian here in
Don't
the
know.
U.S.? All right, so we'll move off of that since politics don't pique your interest. I would have done the same thing with Hunter. If Hunter was here. How did you feel about the Olympics and the boxing? Have you heard anything about that? The girl that was
Oh
fighting the
God,
transgender, and
God.
she had to take a
I
knee
keep seeing.
because she lasted 45 seconds and then found out that it was that the person was biologically a man.
Yeah, and the Olympic Committee are shunning the female athletes for that too.
She said that was
It's
the
like,
hardest that she's ever been hit
oh
within
no
that 45
shit.
that 45-second period was the absolute hardest that she had ever been hit.
Yeah, because you can tell that her opponent has man features to him. Like the jaw's a different feature than a female's jaw. It's like, no. And plus, the Olympic Committee, from what I've seen on social media, are stunning people.
Huh. Decoy NDA sent me a meme, uh, and it's a picture of a guy on a motorcycle in front of a pack of cyclists. A biker who identifies as a cyclist won the Tour de France.
Ah,
I mean, I guess at this day and age, you can identify as whatever the hell you want to. Cosmetech, yes, I
oh,
did
there's.
stream on Twitch. The video should be there. I saw it after I ended it. It was still there. El Poly, what about the dude that was shooting from Turkey who won silver
Oh
with
my
no optics or
god.
anything? Most gangster thing ever. I'm going to pull a video up on that one.
That was the best I've seen out of anything. No special equipment, no nothing.
All right, I'm going to share my screen and show what Polly is talking about.
Yeah, he's just doing it nonchalant.
Hand and pocket and everything, dude.
And he still won silver. Go figure.
Damn.
Damn near a full on bullseye the second time.
That is
The
freaking nuts. Absolutely insane.
he strode
Holy
up like it
crap.
was nothing.
Not really watching the Special Olympics. You don't even really want to get me started. I know that they did like their, and it's supposedly debunked. This right here is why we have cancel culture. And I believe in cancel culture fully, and the overall goal with cancel culture and every podcast that BB is a part of is let's cancel that motherfucker. Uh,
Yeah.
let's cancel
Just
culture. So the special, or I'll keep. That's going to get me canceled. The Olympics. Uh,
the special
they're
Olympics.
pretty damn special. The Olympics doing the Last Supper, the reenactment of it but people were debunking it and saying, no, that's not what they were doing. They weren't even at a table and all that good shit. Bro, no. Like, y'all sat almost in the exact same positions as the Last Supper.
Jesus.
I don't even want to get me started on that. Uh, Aerosmith. You ever listen to a little bit of Aerosmith?
Yeah.
So Steven Tyler, uh, Aerosmith, retires from touring. His vocal cord injury is non-recoverable. They will no longer be touring. Them dudes were old as shit, anyways.
Yeah, they were like in their 70s.
I mean, I look at Willie Nelson. He's still touring, but that man
Yeah,
smokes a
but
lot of fucking weed.
yeah, Snoop Dogg quoted that the only person that can beat him in smoking weed is Willie Nelson.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg come out and said that he had to take a break. That Willie just he hits it hard, and yeah, he can't keep up with him.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's gonna piss me off. I don't even need to hit on this one. This is one that old me and Polly would fucking get pissed about. What's going on in Hammy Games? This is one that me and old Polly would get fucking pissed off about. Ohio father sentenced to life without parole in execution style killings of 3 young sons. What the actual fuck? You were
The
sentenced to
fuck?
life without parole? Homie, your ass needs to have a fucking needle put into that fucking arm. Fucking electric chair, firing squad. I don't care. Anything but fucking prison. You killed your 3 kids. Are you fucking kidding me? He was spared the possibility of being put to death after he admitted to fatally shooting his 3 sons. So you admitted to doing it, and your admittance saved you from death. No.
That happened recently.
No. His kids were 7, 4, and 3. No. Why? Then he also shot his wife. Oh my lord. Why?
And some people don't know. Some people are
So
weird.
it says that he laid down, took a nap with all of his kids. When he got up, he decided he was going to go to his gun safe, loaded his gun, and shot his kids.
What the hell?
So you went to sleep, took a nap, and you just wake up and you're like, I don't want them anymore. Decide I don't
Yeah,
want a fucking
that's what it
family
sounds like.
anymore. What the hell's wrong with you?
That's what it sounds like.
Here's a good one. The Secret Service has come out and said that the Secret Service has come out and said that they were not on the same radio frequency as the police in the assassination attempt of Donald Trump. And that if they would have been on the same radio frequency, uh,
The death penalty is on hold in Ohio.
man, it doesn't fucking matter. That's the Secret Service was not on the same channel as the police force during that rally, and if they would have been, they would have heard it come over radio about the shooter being where he was. Can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, my Discord froze up for a second there. One of the most well trained services in the entire fucking United States, and y'all, it was over a fucking uh that you just weren't in the right channel. Dude could have
Apparently so.
he could have been killed. Was pretty damn close. If he wouldn't have turned his head, he would have died.
Yeah.
What's going on, tall ass leprechaun? Glad you can make it, even though you're sitting right beside me. All right, let's hit some celebrities. Have you seen the Wolverine and Deadpool song that they did, where Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds are going back and forth?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Freaking hilarious. Wish I could play it on the damn. Wish I could play it on the damn on the stream. Let's see what we got with celebrities today. Uh Mr. Beast is starting a show called Beast Games reality series.
People are calling him a fraud.
It's going to be with Amazon. These Beast games that he describes kind of sounds like the Buddy games. Amy says, from what he hears living in PA, that PSP was not made aware of that the building that the shooting happened on was covered. This was also the same building that everyone was staged at. You know how the government works. You're never actually going to hear like what truly happened. It's all a cover up. It's whatever looks best for the
Usually
news for the
is.
day. Sounds like the Buddy games though. It's at all for a shot at a grand prize of $5 million. So it says
Yeah,
that he's
but
under fire right now for abusing his participants.
yeah, and rigging games.
Participant confirmed to Deadline that the entire production was an utter shit show, with many contestants going without their medication or proper meals for days, as well as
Oh
being
yeah, I
forced to
heard.
sleep outside due to the run of the shooting days and extremely poor organization by the production team.
Yeah, I've heard that they actually ran out of food.
Dude has how many fucking subscribers on YouTube, and you're telling me that you didn't have the money to supply your production team or to supply your participants, bro?
I think he has over a yeah, everything he does is staged, and
So you know Justin Timberlake, right?
yeah.
So a while, about a month ago or so, he got pulled over for for a DWI. He pled not guilty in that case of driving intoxicated. Uh, but right now his driver's license is suspended. But he was observed driving his 2025 BMW in an intoxicated condition. He didn't stop at a stop sign, and he failed to maintain his lane of travel.
What the hell?
He was then unable to keep attention on the officer at the time. He claims that he had one martini.
One martini, my fucking ass. Anything that's less than two, hell, like 2 sips will get you to 0.3 almost. Yeah, I don't know what's
Yeah,
up
that
with.
that martini must have been a tall boy. You extra dry, I guess. Leave the splash. Please leave the splash of olive juice out. I just want straight up fucking dry gin. Decoy NDA says, "Was it a never-ending martini?" I mean, I've heard of
It sounds like it.
I've heard of bottomless mimosas, so I guess it could work. Have you seen the show? Uh, have you seen the show Mayor of Kingstown?
Yeah.
He must have had it at Olive Garden. uh, Super freaking great show. You said you have seen it, or are you current on it, or are you behind on it? It's getting ready to wrap up its third season.
I think we're not even done with the first season.
Damn. Well, for those of you listening, if you've got Paramount Plus with Showtime, or if you just have Showtime, check out Mayor of Kingstown. Uh, it's made by Taylor Sheridan, who played in Sons of Anarchy as Sheriff Hale. Uh, then he also directs Yellowstone and wrote Yellowstone. Also directed and wrote Oklahoma Tulsa King, uh, and then does Mayor of Kingstown. All of those shows I just named, freaking great shows. Uh, Mayor of Kingstown though, bro, that damn show. That dude deals with so much bullshit. It's not even funny. And thing is, the name of the show is kind of deceiving. Mayor of Kingstown. He's not actually the mayor of Kingstown, but he runs that fucking town. Super great show. Not going to give any spoilers on it, really. Y'all check it out. All right, let's see. Damn. Former Dodgers pitcher Reyes Maranta dies at 31 years old.
Yeah, seen it.
I think me and Tall Leprechaun talked about this one. Bill Cobbs played in The Bodyguard. He died at age 90 here recently. Uh, Shifty Shellshock from Crazy Town, the lead singer, he died at 49 years old.
Good grief.
Titanic and Lord of the Rings actor Bernard Hill dies. And we were just talking about shark attacks here recently with El Polly on the podcast. Susan Backlini, first shark attack victim in the Jaws movie, died at 77. Oh,
Good grief. Yes, sadly.
all right. How do you feel about moving on to some gaming news and gaming topics?
We can.
Uh, when was the last time you played ATS? I know that you were super into ATS with us and uh, played it quite a bit with us for a while. When was the last time you played it?
July 29th.
So here recently.
Yeah.
Earlier this week.
Yep.
It's probably been 3 or 4 months since we've played, if not longer. What about War
Yeah,
Thunder?
most likely.
You still doing all the events and stuff on War Thunder?
Not really. After the recent update they've given it, it's just becoming a catch-all for bullcrap.
So, were you ever a fan of Wreckfest? Have you ever played it?
I've actually wanted to try Rickfest, but
Su-
never
Super
really.
great game. The first one was awesome. Uh, Me and Tall Ass Leprechaun would have Tall Ass Leprechaun, aka Hunter. We would have fucking competitions on different things because they had different mini games and shit within it. They have officially revealed that Wreckfest 2 is coming soon. It was
Yep.
told about 8 hours ago.
That'd be a fun. Uh, can't really stream Rickfest. I don't know what game is it that prevents you from turning off the in-game music.
Yeah, Decoy India just brought it up. It was Wreckfest. Wreckfest, you could not stream it at all. He was just saying that he hopes that Wreckfest 2 is going to be streamer friendly this time. Uh, and then that rando says Wreckfest, more like Breakfest. I'll tell you a
Yeah,
game that like I miss. I don't know if you ever played it with like a group of buddies or whatever. Uh, but were you ever a big fan of like Wipeout, the show
I
Wipeout?
used to watch the. I would literally annoy my mom with Wipeout,
What
the
about
show.
have you ever played any like bomb survival games?
No.
Well, on PlayStation, there's a game called Little Big Planet. Uh,
Oh,
it,
I've heard of it.
it's a PlayStation exclusive. I do believe it still is a PlayStation exclusive, but you used to be able to go to other people's created maps, and we would play it for freaking hours. I'm saying we were either doing like they would do their version of wipeout challenges. Uh, then they would do bomb survival to where like you have to try to make it to the bottom of the map and try not to die. Super cool game. If you ever have a chance and you got a PlayStation, check that one out. That one's a pretty good one. I think they shut the servers down on the first one. Probably already shut the servers down on the second one. I think the third one they went more of a story kind of deal. Sucks with all these games kind of shutting all their servers down after all these years. What are you playing currently though, Shadows?
ATS, FiveM,
You ain't
normal
playing.
GTA.
You ain't playing any first person shooters.
No.
Oh shit, we got some more Mortal Kombat 1 news. Oh
I have.
man. So last time we talked about Mortal Kombat in this podcast, we talked about how we talked about some of their DLC characters that they were fixed to be bringing. And Conan the Barbarian was one of them. Arnold Schwarzenegger will not be, or may not be, a future iconic actor in the game anymore. So he will more than likely not voice Conan the Barbarian in Mortal Kombat 1.
Mm.
That sucks.
Get over here.
That was Scorpion.
Yep.
I agree, El Poly, need Prop and Seek back. Tallest Leprechaun can tell you it's eventually coming back. They're doing something different with it. Kind of sucks for like people that invested money in it and spent like 10 or $15 for it, but is what it is. Uh, Conan wouldn't be the only one that wouldn't return, but the Terminator will not return in Mortal Kombat 1 as a DLC character. Man, that
That
sucks
sucks.
too. I'm sure they couldn't
Have
pay
you?
him enough.
Probably not. I did check out a new game that recently dropped.
What you got?
The First Descendant.
First Descendant. What's that about?
To me, it feels like it's a ripoff of Destiny.
I never was
I'm
big on
sending.
Destiny. A couple of buddies were though. They played it religiously.
I never really played Destiny. A friend would have me play Destiny for him.
It's an RPG shooter game. 4-player co-op, various unique characters, gunplay and looting.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Arnie did not sign on the dotted line. That's right. Have you ever played Until Dawn?
No.
So apparently, it's a horror game. Uh, we uh, we played it through as a group because it's one of those that you can pass the controller back and forth and play as different characters. Uh, and that one was an anthology series, if I remember correctly. Uh, well, it's been remade, and
It's supposed to be
it's planned to be released in 2024.
this
Uh,
year.
it was originally released in 2015. Uh, it's an interactive horror game, and it's kind of got like some Final Destination stuff. You choose the fate of your character, so you can pretty much, if you make the right decisions, you can live. You make the wrong decisions, your character's gonna die. And when your character dies, there ain't no picking another character. It's just dead. And one person can literally be playing the game by themselves if you make the wrong choices. We watched it happen. Uh,
There's a news. Have you played the State of Decay games?
I have played a little bit of those. Yep.
They're coming with a third one. They're coming out with a third one.
So it's called the Dark Pictures Anthology series and the Query. Uh, is who makes them. If you're into horror games, check those out. Those are pretty cool. We played I think we played like 3 or 4 of those games. Uh, shit, we would sit on the couch and treat it like a movie, just sitting there watching, playing. For it takes 2 or 3 hours to play through the entire game, typically.
Oh, I bet.
Not much on it though. They've got a couple of pictures of it and some of the updates that they're doing with it. It's a remake, not a remastered copy, so they're definitely going to put a new twist to it. Oh, Black Ops is finally bringing the zombies back. Hell yeah!
They're creating Black Ops 6.
I stopped keeping track of Call of Duty a long, long time ago. think it was like
I
Modern
don't
Warfare
even
3, maybe Black Ops 3. I can't remember which.
play Call of Duty anymore because of how downhill they've gone.
If you liked the first Constantine movie that had Keanu Reeves in it, he's wanting to do a second one. He's just waiting for a script. That was a good movie too. If you ain't ever watched it. What's the most current movie that you've watched here recently?
None that I know of.
Dang, no movies.
Yep.
Tall as Leprechaun, great game, great times, better than a movie. Especially when you get to be able to interact. Definitely makes it better than a movie. All right, well, we're sitting at 46 minutes. We're going to move to the last question. I'm not going to do the same one. Instead, we're going to reminisce a little bit. What was your most favorite childhood memory and why?
Honestly, I don't have a favorite childhood memory.
All right, well, if you could go back to your childhood and make a memory, what memory would you want to make?
Spend more time with my grandpa
And how come?
because time, like they say, the older they get, the less you'll know that they'll be here.
So, did you ever get to meet him?
Yeah, I lived with him until he passed.
I got you. I got you.
Usually, why I'm a hardhead.
So, childhood for me would probably have to be if I could relive or one of my favorite moments or whatever would probably have to be oh shit uh would have to probably be uh living with my grandmother. So I'll kind of feed off of you a little bit. Living with my grandmother, and every year for my birthday growing up, I would get a chocolate cake from her, and we all called it a quake cake because it was nothing but chocolate. She made the icing from scratch, everything. Made the cake
Home
itself from scratch.
home homemade chocolate cake sounds really good.
Well, this had so much chocolate that the reason it was called a quake cake was because it would crack down the center every single time she made it. It didn't matter how she did it; it would crack every single time, and it drove her nuts. But it was some of the best chocolate cake you would ever have, and it's something that can't fucking be remade. No one knows how to make it except for her, and she passed away almost 10 years ago.
That sucks. About as long as my grandpa passed away.
There's still recipes to this day that I cook that she used to cook and make it the exact same way she used to. I spent a lot of time in the kitchen with that woman. But anyway, Shadows, I appreciate you coming on, man. I know it's not quite an hour, but it is what it is. I'm glad that you were able to come and do this with me. I'm glad you were willing to come and do it. Uh, we're glad to have you back in Freedom Roleplay. Speaking of Freedom Roleplay, feel free to join. The link will be in the description. Check out Dequinity Hangout. Check out the squad. Speaking of the squad, we're going to be doing a Two Drunks episode tomorrow. Me and Tall Ass Leprechaun united like always, and we'll be bringing you content to this very channel. Got anyone you want to shout out, Shadows?
Nope. Just everyone that's been here practically know who they are. But if you really want a couple of shout outs, one will be you, TheDeltaBB. The next one will be Decoy, E-Poly, and then Ace. For being yourselves and having content that is not what you normally would see on YouTube or anywhere for that fact.
Yeah, we try to give an array of things. Well, like I said, it was good having you on. Till next time, I'm the Delta BB.
I'm the Shadow Scheming.